You are being watched.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
Amanda.
And you are being watched.
Are we though?
We're back.
Where are we being watched from?
Everywhere. Everywhere. We are back with Person of Interest. Season 3 begins. Another long journey.
Yep.
This is longer than Season 2. 23 episodes. Same length for Season 1. But yeah.
But the question is, where is the machine?
Where is the machine? It moved itself.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Crazy.
I just edited this last night as well, and man, I love that episode. It's so cool. It's even the beginning of it, like you didn't realise straight away what was happening, but it's just so cool. Like the machine giving Reese instructions.
Yeah.
1 o'clock. 10 o'clock. So it's so good. Everything about it is great. Carter saved Elias.
Yeah.
My God.
Don't know what she's going to do with Elias.
Yeah. Shaw teamed up with Reese to find Finch and Root.
Yeah.
Turns out Finch hid a virus within a virus
Yeah.
to help the machine protect itself. And it's moved. Special counsel has been shot by Hirsch.
Yeah.
And Root has been put in a asylum, it seems.
Yeah.
And at the end, Reese and Finch were like, will we get any numbers? Ring, ring. And then we cut to Hirsch and Ma'am? We don't know who.
Yeah.
We didn't see. They got the numbers as well. So the numbers are continuing. The machine has deemed it. And then someone else got a phone call.
Can we still call it a machine?
Yes.
At this point, it's like, I guess it's that age-old question of with technology and stuff and how much it's advancing and when does a machine become too human?
Well, that was their kind of debate as well, because Finch was saying the world didn't need a person to save it; it needed a machine.
What was the alter ego the machine created? Yeah, the guy that the company was.
I can't remember now. Because it's somewhere else.
Anyway, start calling it that.
The point was that he was it needed a machine, and she's like, "I's human," and he's like, "Well, truthfully, it's in between." So,
yeah.
Who knows? But anyway, my last point was the phone rang for someone else.
Yes, Root.
Root got the call. Can you hear me?
She's like, yes.
No.
Of course.
No.
Absolutely. Get there in the end.
Yeah. There we go. Let's begin. This is Person of Interest, Season 3, Episode 1, Liberty. This aired on the 24th of September, 2013. Sorry, I wrote it a bit small. Directed by Chris Fisher and written by Greg Plageman and Denise Fay. Which we've seen all these people before. They're all producers and whatnot of the show.
Yeah.
What do you want to see from Season 3, Claire?
I don't know. I don't even care where the machine is.
It's not the biggest question, is it? It's cool that it's moved. It's so cool.
Is it even in America? It could have shipped itself out anywhere.
Where's it gone? It's cool. It would be cool to.
But I don't why is it contacting Root? What's that purpose?
It'd be cool to see what happens with Root.
Yeah.
If they're just going to carry on with numbers. Is Bear going to be back? He was with Leon. What's Shaw going to do?
Who knows?
There we go. Anyway, let's get on with it. Full reactions in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we talk all about it. Let's do it. This is new, right?
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
Ordinary people.
Yeah, definitely.
Subtly different.
Yeah.
You'll never find
Yeah, definitely new. Definitely new. They added Shaw to the intro.
Yeah.
And Root was there, right?
We'll find
Training.
Looks nice. I like the visuals. Oh my god. That escalated super quick.
That did.
She'll live.
But you will not.
Hey, ¿quién es?
Is that Reese?
You might not live long enough to...
It's just texting.
Who the hell are you?
Tonight, hostage negotiator.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Are they just gonna walk out of this?
It's gonna play it.
Man, you're crazy.
Oh, I was waiting for Knock Knock to play.
You're welcome.
What an intro, that was great.
Is that gonna be Carter?
Never say thank you.
I wonder why. Maybe if you figure out a way to save them before all hell breaks loose.
That's a different outfit, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're looking kind of badass in that uniform.
Yours is still the same. So we're all your friends.
She's in a cop car as well.
Yeah.
So she's a regular.
Can I be honest?
Downgraded.
You're drop dead gorgeous.
It's gonna be sure.
But after sitting down,
You say that to all the girls.
Denied.
That guy. Did you say denied?
No, but I'm just laughing at the guy, yeah.
Bit late. Oh wait, is that Fusco? Oh my god! I wondered why you reacted.
Didn't recognise him in the old Victorian.
No, I didn't. Oh my god!
I love how they're both just work in numbers.
However, you might try to complete your assignments without quite so much violence.
See what you did? I'm not a human shield. Not working with a lunatic. I'm out.
Oh my god.
You know how to find me.
How? Just summon her from the shadows.
Yeah.
I like how we just caught up with them both working numbers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
people out there trying to kill
Same
her.
people that are trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Machine still seems to be giving them numbers.
Our latest number, Jack Salazar, United States Navy. The judge gave him a choice, jail or the military.
Kind of prison in a way.
Yeah.
Fleet Week.
Blowing off steam. Back to the boat by midnight.
Oh, we get a day off.
Countless sailors in. Suppose you know the usual haunts.
Sure. Stood for one Boilermakers in Hell's Kitchen.
Nice. Let's go. Should we go?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna. No, come on, Finch. So we're dealing with the Navy this
Yeah.
time.
6 bars down, Finch.
Only 1,274 to go.
Wait a second. Got eyes on our sail.
Crocodile, poisonous darts. Maybe that's a long story, and
Would this work on you?
here till midnight. So go someplace quiet, and I can tell you all about it. Let's go. I think the lady wants to stay. Screw you, Jarhead. I'm not a
Oh my
jarhead.
god.
Nobody wants trouble.
Somebody call somebody Jarhead?
Let me buy you guys around.
Yeah, I could use another.
Gonna get into a bar fight. Ugh. Here we go.
You're gonna need to pick that up, or he's gonna have to take a swing at you to put this foot inside of your jarhead.
I like this guy.
Well, my god. This guy just pushing it, ain't he? Here we go.
Oh.
My god. That guy, the tall guy that interfered, I think his name's Stephen Ogg.
I feel like I recognise.
I think he's been in Walking Dead maybe, but he was Trevor in... I'm pretty sure it's Trevor from GTA 5.
That's what I think I recognise.
Everything all right?
Well, that didn't last long for Reese, did it?
No.
It's a bit rusty.
Like I lost Jack.
Oh my god. Imagine trying to re-find
How
him.
many squids are there in the city right now?
6,000. Why do you ask?
I think we're gonna need backup. All hands on deck.
Hey, all
Nice.
hands on deck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was
Is that
Trevor.
fun to being on a ship?
More sense to me than people.
Yeah.
Hear me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right.
I also recognize this guy.
Look, some of
It's
the
from Mr. Robot.
complain about you talking late into the night. I can only conclude that you're talking to yourself.
She's talking to the machine because it can
I have
tap
a
into the
direct
cameras.
line to a higher
Yeah.
power.
This sounds mad.
This is how you end up in the asylum for longer.
Yeah.
You're hearing voices.
It's just the one voice, really. It wants me to stay here, work through some issues.
And what issues?
Pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Methodology. We're discussing how I go about things.
News reports about government monitoring. It's easy to feel violated, even paranoid.
I don't think she feels
Let me
violated.
ask you this. You have feelings that you're being watched?
Yes, because I am.
Every now and then.
Oh,
That's a different.
Any idea
it's a
whether our
different
sailors
border.
have them or a
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Jack didn't start that fight. Willing to finish it. Surely Buddy was in trouble.
Robert Johnson Phillips, ship's storekeeper. Might help us to enlist another asset with military experience.
Who's got military experience?
Caught this one flashing his junk in the park again.
Oh, come
All
on,
excited
man.
about the Randy sailors in town.
Who isn't excited?
How's your new partner?
As a box of rocks. Things are crock. Everybody knows you got hosed on that shooting.
It's awful. They've just put it all on her, right?
Looks like your day job just began.
Where the hell else would a swabby go?
To get some. He's a sailor. Come here.
Not bad. There's plenty of seamen around.
Getting some deli.
See that phone booth?
Oh. Well, secret bar.
How are you holding up, Carter? You looking for a new job?
I'm a cop. Always will be, John.
Can't take the cop out of car.
Just found our swabby.
Get you a drink, man.
Only if you stop calling me ma'am.
This is how she gets over Cal.
Yeah. I feel like she needs to blow off some steam as well
Yeah.
after everything.
You got the cash, I got the open window.
That ought to cover her in the room. Cigars?
Oh, the not good kind.
Always skimming something, RJ. I'll be back in 30.
That looks like Martha from Doctor Who.
A little bit.
We got less than an hour to get our ass back on the ship.
Jack lost his shore leave buddy.
A squid?
So much trouble.
You have what we want it back.
Some devil dog's got a bone to pick with Jack. Team of 4, maybe 5.
Damn.
Ah.
Block.
Into your pockets. Look, man, I really don't have time for this.
Well, damn. How the hell are you gonna sort this problem?
Yeah.
They're stealing your car. It's an extraction.
Oh, gotta hurt. Oh.
That's your rib crack.
Oh my god.
Where is it? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
That's Reese driving. Noise. Noise.
I realised as it pulled up, I was like, oh yeah.
Our sailor took fire. Gonna need some help.
Could shoot your savvy. Frankly, I could go either way.
Good, guys.
You have a bullet lodged in your shoulder. Either let her retrieve the bullet or contract sepsis.
It's a predicament.
What are you doing?
I've been shot. A
She
lot.
did it. We saw her
Yeah.
take her bullet.
A squad of elite killers is
Had a war trophy he wanted to bring back. AK-47. Our buddy RJ unloaded the crate.
What was hidden inside it? Somali pirates attacked a deep-sea mining vessel off the coast of Africa.
We got your buddy. Sorry, Jack. I didn't think they'd miss. What are you talking about? Check the Cubans.
What's inside?
uncut stones.
The ship was mining diamonds.
I was gonna say diamonds. Yeah.
The rocks to the Babcock come alone.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Diamonds.
We really haven't talked about your family or friends, Ralph. Your uncle Harold is it who arranged your admission? Are you close with him?
Complicated question, Doctor. I wouldn't
Fair.
be anything less than...
You say that you don't want to be anything less than forthcoming, and yet you're lying to me. Please, excuse me.
Maybe not completely.
That doesn't help.
Why would you bring that into
But it's
the...
important we be in contact. We're in the middle of a disagreement.
A disagreement with the voice?
What are they disagreeing about?
I believe that by separating you from it, and from all other forms of technology...
That's not a good idea.
Don't do this. It's not good for us to be separated.
I hope you realize I'm trying to help you.
She must, like, she does just seem like...
Yeah.
Solitary confinement.
For a psychiatrist, you're really a terrible judge of character.
It's just hers that's different, though.
Yeah.
Like, the white ones are like...
Exchange goes down there in 10.
Spec Ops will have a sniper. That's where I'd be. You got any cash?
What's she gonna
It
do with
looks
cash?
different in not Navy.
Yeah.
Wound up here.
You stand up for people you care about.
A lot of good it's done me, huh?
His friend's bad news.
You can't be something you're not. You're a good guy, Jack. Just haven't figured it out yet.
Is she dying? She just hungry?
What, you need help finding a trash can?
You're a smart guy. You'll figure out what to do with it.
What's
Use
he
it
gonna
to
do?
reflect something?
Reflect the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was asleep. Nice.
Nice.
They work good as a team,
They do.
man.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
No shots to center mass.
Only
She's too much of a killing machine. She does not care.
Our guys rigged up to go boom.
Oh.
Can't risk setting him off with friends sitting on an IED.
Bit of a mess, isn't it?
Sorry I got you into this, Jack. I swear I cop to everything.
We told you to come alone. He tries to leave. You try to move, RJ. He explodes. Cab on the curb, it'll take you to the next location.
Well, damn, this ain't good.
That door, Jack. He won't come back.
RJ's my friend. You said it yourself. I can't be something I'm not.
Yeah. How's it gonna go for him though, Claire? What do you reckon?
I don't know.
How are they gonna get out of this? How do they get him out of the bomb? Ugh.
Oh, Reese will know. Reese has done it to himself.
Yeah. Well, with the help of Finch.
Yeah.
Change went pear-shaped. He's long gone. Everyone got to take this baby out for a test drive.
Well,
Where to
I
now?
have another resource working on that.
Poor guy. Just woke up.
Any luck with your contacts in robbery?
I got a source.
Oh, the fuck is she?
She's like doing some... Oh.
Ah, dinner with Elias.
We had a deal, keep a low profile. Man's been seen in Crown Heights.
Just
All
have
Russian territory now.
I really like what Carter's deal is right now. Like,
Thank you. Help my boss.
What do you know? You've made a friend. Speaking of, I haven't told him yet, have you? Afraid they'd object to our little...
I need a name.
Think of an unscrupulous Russian by the name of Maxime.
it's so cool, this relationship. Oh, it's insane.
Dangerous business, detective.
She is danger.
Officer now.
I could take care of HR and the Russian permanently.
Just gotta let him off the leash.
Enjoy the rest of your Barolo.
Just let him off the leash and he can... Crazy. Officer Carter.
I didn't see that.
Doesn't
happening,
have the
to be
same
fair.
ring.
Signal at the cell tower, creating a loop to send back down the line to the team leader. All done, you can leave, Mr. Reese.
Classic.
Hurry, I've sent reinforcements.
Who?
Fosco is like just right at the deep end.
Never a dull
today.
moment with you guys.
Yeah.
Carter came through. Address for the fence in the Flatiron District. You ready? Someone needs to defuse that bomb. Up to Lionel.
Good
Nobody
luck.
said anything about defusing a bomb? Take out the igniter. What?
Can't just leave Fosco like that. That's insane.
Has Fosco ever...
My god. I really like the way this looks, like this episode. Like, I don't know if the cinematography's like upgraded or what. Maybe I'm just imagining, but it looks really cool. There's a lot of cool shots.
Still think you're in charge?
I got your whole stash.
Yeah, well, I got a little insurance policy. It's a pawn shop at 23rd and Leck. You bring him the diamonds, bring us the cash. Time's ticking.
My god, this is a hell of a situation to get you. Well, he didn't even get himself into it. It's his friend. Just doing errands. Diamond cutting errands.
Yeah. It's weird how unshiny diamonds are until they're
Long enough.
Yeah.
cut.
Don't worry, I'm a cop. Bomb squad? Homicide.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You have something for me?
You're not the one who I talked to on the phone.
You a tourist? Guess you could say that.
Then you get tourist rate, 30 cents on the dollar.
Wait. You don't understand who you're screwing with.
Man with no gun, no backup.
Oh my.
We don't renegotiate.
Jesus. That's
that's a lot of red.
Yeah.
You said 50 cents.
That was before I saw the merchandise. You failed to mention it's from Africa. I'll give you 1.2.
How much for me to not put a bullet in your brain?
Oh my god.
One loose finger and this is all gonna...
Just casually.
I'm sorry. Are you guys closed?
He's so good.
It's a bit tense in here.
They were gonna be like, aren't you meant to be?
Can I make a suggestion?
What the hell are you doing here?
Who is this? Concerned third party. Except for 40 cents on the dollar?
No offense. Vigilante thing doesn't work out. I'm not really seeing a future for you in conflict resolution.
Suit here? Just got your buddy killed.
Detective, get out, now!
There's no time.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Told you I got it covered.
God. They always work to the wire.
Keep your mouth shut. And you give us what you agreed to.
You know who you don't kill?
Russians.
Russians.
Why are the Russians backing up? Wait a minute. Multiple shooters above you, Reese. Get clear now.
Damn. Oh my god.
You gonna ambush somebody, use a muzzle suppressor.
Idiots. Losers. Jesus.
A little help here.
Finch gets annoyed when I kill people.
Through the wall?
In the arm, through a brick wall in the dark. You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Oops.
Yeah, that wasn't on purpose.
I mean, no.
Want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit of a mess,
Yeah.
wasn't it? He's too quick.
He is.
You can't catch him off guard.
Time to get your friend back to the ship before he turns into a pumpkin.
That's
I'm
the
hungry.
second episode
Find me
in
a
a...
steak.
It's the second episode in a row with a Cinderella pumpkin reference.
Yeah.
Like, honest, they said it about the machine last time.
A new day.
Teacher's gone back. Wait, who was that?
Oh, let's see.
Oh, it's him! I thought because of the black top, I thought it was the Navy guy.
The music suddenly clued me in because I was
Yeah.
like, the last time this played was Elias's crew.
And I was just the Russians.
Just playing them. That's why he's been hanging around in the Russian zone.
Get your man out alive.
With a little help. Listen, Carter.
Hey, steak.
You doing okay?
I'm fine, John.
You know, if you ever needed help, you just need to call me, right?
Friends.
I don't know if she's in a hotel.
Oh. Nice.
Maybe not hotel.
Can't take the detective out of Carter.
No.
Hell yeah.
RJ took the rap for everything. I got an hour left at Liberty before I gotta get back on the ship. Captain thinks I'm a SEAL. After what happened. Thought maybe there was a chance for a normal life. Where's to join in the first place?
I think you're the first kid to have to stand in front of a judge and beg door number 2. Turns out I was good at it. Your talent, it probably won't be long before the CIA comes knocking.
So what should I do?
And the guys from Langley show up, say no.
It's a good warning. He's been through that.
I'd like to buy the happy couple 2 glasses of champagne.
It's just for them two. They're the happy couple.
Who diamond in him? I'd look at that and be like, what the fuck's this bit of
Or they
glass?
just like choke it.
Someone's tried to drug me.
Nicely done, Mr. Reese. I realize now I never did hear how you came to enlist in the...
Yeah, we've never learned.
I never told you, Finch.
Yep.
I'm a very private person.
Nice.
You should look happier, Harold.
I have a feeling things are about to get more complicated.
More?
You might as well enjoy your first Boilermaker.
He's gonna hate it.
That was a short
I thought it would be
confinement.
good for us. I'd like to talk about something real, Robin.
The truth.
She just tells him everything.
Where would we even begin? You are not very smart.
That's what that
You're
means.
the 43rd smartest person in this building.
Did your voice tell you that?
You can tell me a lot.
That's based on what?
Every standardized test you ever took, not including your medical boards, which you cheated on. The truth is, you smoke an
His
average of 9 cigarettes
face.
a week. You visit a massage parlor once or twice a month. Pay for it with crisp $100 bills that cross the street. The truth is that you fantasize on online forums about having sex with some of your patients. They're not me yet.
Jesus.
The truth is, God is 11 years old. He's chosen me. And I don't know why yet. I'm a little scared about what's gonna happen. The only dialogue you need to be worried about is between me and her. Which is why you might want to give me my phone back.
Probably a good
because I'm
idea.
having an argument. Would you like to know the truth
What's the argument?
about what we're arguing over?
Would you reckon?
Whether or not I'm gonna kill you.
It's a bit of an argument.
I'm gonna guess Root is like, yes, I want to kill him.
Wow,
And
look
the
at
machine
it.
is like, don't kill him.
Man, what a shot! Oh. Oh, there we go. Stephen Hawke. I was right. It is him. It's Trevor. Oh my god. I knew it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, wait a second. So that was season 3, episode 1. Liberty. What did you think of that?
It was a hell of an episode.
Yeah, it was really good. It's hard, like, because obviously shows are breaking into seasons, and like, but with this, like, you still have to do the number kind of thing.
Yeah.
Continue. Well, I guess you didn't have to.
No.
You didn't know if it was going to until the end of the last one, but they're still keeping the continuing story going. It helps with the whole Root situation.
Yeah.
Or should I say Robin? Did you realise?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like another bird.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it helps as well that Carter's story continued with down that route as well. And we're getting Shaw.
Yeah.
Shaw's in it. I mean, she was in the intro, so was Root.
Yeah.
They've both been added.
In this episode, the only person that we really didn't get was Zoe.
Yeah, and Leon.
Leon, yeah.
I don't know if we'll get them again. Do you know?
I feel like Zoe has more of an impact on the numbers than Leon, though.
I guess, kind of, yeah.
Leon just gets in trouble.
Yeah.
Zoe helps.
There you go. Did you enjoy the episode? What did you think of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. It was good. Like I said, I don't know if they've if the cameras are better or the cinematography is better, but I don't know. For some reason, it looked really good to me. I don't know what it is. But there we go. It involved a Navy officer.
It's really weird because I met up with one of my friends last night that I haven't seen for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And her husband is in the Navy.
There you go,
It's so sad, and I was like,
wait a
hang
second.
on.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, actually, I don't remember this episode at all. It's like, I think it warped around reality and knew.
Really randomly.
No, I do remember
like, really randomly, the first thing I thought of during this, at the beginning, when it's obviously Navy and it said they've got a week, haven't they, where...
Yeah, so...
It's a...
Fleet Week, was it
Yeah.
called? Fleet?
Do you know
Fleet
what
Week,
it reminded me of?
What's that?
Sex and the City.
Oh, okay.
Because there was an episode of Sex and the City where they talk about Fleet Week.
Is that set in New York as well?
Yeah, it's set in New
there you go.
York.
That probably helped.
That's what I was like, oh,
yeah, yeah. How weird as well. We got people were recognised, and we got like a crossover character from Mr. Robot, which is also set in New York as well.
Yep.
It's funny because I would have never realised, because obviously I've watched the whole of this show a couple times, I think. But this is like, there's so many episodes, and to remember that character as well, like it's years since I've watched this, so watching Mr. Robot I didn't recognise him.
No.
But then now we've watched all of Mr. Robot, I'm like, whoa. Yeah, so anyway, it's we started off with a man and a woman walking down the street in the dark.
Yep.
And he gets kidnapped.
Yep.
It's like he's a diplomat's son. I wrote that. It's not important because he's not the person we're following, so
No.
it doesn't matter. Raphael. But they've got him at gunpoint in the back of a van.
And then I'm like, that's Reese. It's a shirt.
Just-
That Reese is in there on his phone, and they're like, wait, who is this guy?
It's like, who are you? It's like, tonight, hostage negotiator.
Negotiation.
And then it just like cuts to outside the van. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Just flashes of gunshots, the car swerving. That crash looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a bit like, how do they walk out of that?
Yeah.
Then the guy just got
Runs
out
off.
and ran off, and he was like, oh, thank you.
I was waiting for the van doors to open and the song "Knock Knock" to play,
Yeah.
the Reese song, but it didn't.
It's
It
kind of like,
did a
oh,
little
thank you
remix.
for
of it.
saving me.
Yeah.
And then there's a cop car, and it's Carter.
She's in a cop car. She's in a cop uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't really get the answers of what happened there.
With what?
Carter.
In what way? Why she's a
Yeah.
We kind of did.
Did we?
Remember what happened? Turney set her up. The weapon disappeared, and she was being questioned for the shooting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was never...
No, that was last episode though, so we did
Yeah.
get that, but it kind of mixed in with the Elias stuff as well.
Yeah,
so.
it's never, like... We haven't seen a
Well, Fusco
with
mentioned
regret,
it as well in this as well. So yeah, it's kind of a harsh cut from her being detective to this,
Yeah.
but it makes sense. I like that harsh cut as well, because when the police car turns up, you don't expect Carter to pop out and wearing a uniform. But even Reese is like, you look pretty badass in that uniform. So yeah, but we cut to A guy on a carriage and horse.
Oh, I didn't even.
You didn't realise because you laughed at the guy.
What the heck?
Because he was like looking down like that. He had a beard, and old Victorian kind of.
Just so,
I didn't realise who it was. It's so good.
Your reaction, I was like, "What? What are you laughing at?" And you're like, "Just a man," and I was like,
"There's even like another bit you didn't realise." But anyway, Shaw's working on a number as well. I really like this as well. I said this like we're getting straight into it. Like Reese working on a number, Shaw working on a number. I like how Shaw, like you weren't sure. Were you sure or sure we were seeing Shaw? Did you think we would be seeing Shaw? Is my question.
Yeah,
I can't remember our discussion last time. If you thought she'd be, but she's very involved. So yeah.
There's too many Shaws though.
Yeah.
It's like my brain is.
And they're on shore leave. Anyway, he's basically. It doesn't really matter, but some guys were after him. They put a hit on this guy, so some cars turn up. And she just gets up and shoots like.
Yeah, and uses Fusco as a
He's
bodyguard.
like, wow. And that's when he starts shouting and stuff. I thought you would have noticed, but you didn't. And then he gets his gun. It's like. Ugh.
Then I was like, wait, is that Fusco?
Yep. And then
Harold's there.
Yeah, Finch turns up with Bear. And he's like, I really wish you would not use as much violence. I mean, Reese uses violence and shoots knees, but she's shooting him in the chest and the abdomen and whatnot. So
shoulders and
she smashes her phone. And she's like, you know how to
have
count me. Yeah. So we cut to Finch and Reese and Bear walking along, talking.
Kind of like peer sort of.
Yeah, they're talking about Shaw and how
he's like, I wish you would use
a phone when she's not working.
On the job.
Yeah, it's like, well, she's very paranoid. People are trying to kill her. Same people are probably trying to kill us. Yeah. And this is where they talk about their first number. Jack Salazar, a petty officer of the U.S. Navy.
Yes.
And it turns out it's Fleet Week, so I like how the shot of them in front of the big giant ship.
Yeah.
And then all of the sailors just coming off.
So he's going to have to track him down.
Yeah, so it's like, well, how are we going to find him? Well, they're probably going to let off some steam, so bars. And then we see Reese going to a bar. He's like 6 bars down.
Yeah.
Still no sign. He's like, don't worry, only 1,270 something.
He's like, oh, wait, I've got him.
I found him, luckily.
No. Just enjoying a drink.
Yes, and then... Well, they're chatting to some ladies, and like, oh, this is what we did, and there was crocodiles and poison. Yeah, so RJ's...
Oh, it's a long story, but, you know...
His friend, yeah.
If
but
you
then
come back with me, I'll tell you all about it.
And that's
till midnight.
That's when Trevor comes along. I recognise him instantly. I was like, where is that guy? I can't believe it. Because I've never seen him in anything. Because I think he's in Walking Dead. I think that's what he's in as well. But yeah, he did motion capture and voice for Trevor, and you've only played a little bit of single player GTA, right? But you must have seen Trevor in online missions sometimes, because he gives us missions sometimes. Yeah, so yeah, insane. It's really cool to see. But he just looks like Trevor as well a bit, so it's really cool. Yeah, he's not an important character, but there you go. But that's when some army guys, it looks like, are they army guys? Jarheads, I think that's what the reference is. Yeah.
Squids and jarheads.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what jarhead means. Like, it's a...
But it's basically because of the Trevor guy called...
Oh, it's a Marine.
Oh, it's a Marine.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy that stepped in because of them trying to take home the woman called the Navy guys jarheads.
Yeah,
so that's why
so
the guys are like, who do you think you are being called a jarhead sort of thing?
But they basically have an argument, and they're both prodding each other.
Yeah, and
like,
then one of them, the jarhead, drops one of their hats on the floor and he's
pours
like,
a drink
better...
on it in the end.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
says,
but they basically get into a fight.
Well,
yeah,
but the fight's good. Because they drop their hat on the floor and then he's like, you better pick that up. And he's like, why should I? And he's like, well, if you don't pick it up...
then this is what's going to happen.
My friend's going to take a swing at you, and then I'm going to knee you in the face, and then the head's going to meet the bar, and that's really what's going to happen. And then he's just like... And then it's like...
And then they kick off. Yeah.
It's so good.
A big fight going on.
Yeah.
Reese tries to get involved, but gets hits with a bar stool.
Yeah. Then he's like, they all run because the cops are there. And that's when Reese is like, we're going to need extra help.
All hands on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We cut to Root.
Yes.
Did you think we were going to get Root straight away?
Do you know, really?
Another
actually?
thing that's a good hint towards it is she was in the intro as well as Shaw. So...
Made sense.
Yeah, so, like... Why would they be in the intro otherwise?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we've only ever had Carter, Fusco, Finch, and Reese, and they're all main characters, so... Yeah, but there we go. But she's talking...
To a therapist.
Which we recognise the actor. He played... What was his name in... What was his character's name in Mr. Robot? I don't remember. It began with a T, I think. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, she's talking to him, and he's like, so you're hearing voices?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying?
Talking at night.
And... Yeah. People would say he's talking at night, and you've got no phones or nothing like that, so you must be talking to yourself. And she's like,
just one.
I have a direct line to a higher power, is what she said, which sounds insane.
Yeah.
But she does. It's insane. Like, yeah. And we've been talking about methodology.
Yes.
That's what she said.
And we're currently in an argument.
Yes. But yeah, I don't know if it's now he mentions, but he says about... It might be the next time they talk, but he talks about how it's kind of normal nowadays to feel like you're being watched with technology and all the news of maybe the government are spying and listening.
Yeah.
And you're like, do you feel like you're being watched? And she looks up at the camera. And she's got a new border.
Yes, it's yellow.
It's not
and black.
full yellow. It's yellow with bits of black in. Yeah, so interesting. Do I have to update my border for the whenever Root's on the screen? There you go. But that was basically it. Yeah. So I like that we got more Root straight away. It's cool to see. We didn't get any of her actually talking to the machine.
No.
But yeah. RJ, Robert Johnson Phillips. He's his friend, and he's the one who seems to be getting him in trouble. Yeah.
We see...
They're back at the library, so they're discussing what's going on, and that's when we learn about his friend, and that he seems to be getting in trouble. We learn that he's main guy
in the Navy because
he was caught doing something.
Yeah, and the court was either jail or going to the Navy.
And he was like, Navy, yeah. So.
But he's been scoring 5s, he's like full marks, like he's doing good in the Navy.
Very good.
This is where Reese enlists Carter, isn't it?
Yes.
To help.
But I think
like to find
we need someone who's seasoned in the military, knows a lot.
Yeah. Then we see Carter.
It cuts to the police station where she's caught a flasher.
Yeah.
Flashing again. He got all excited about the movie. Yeah.
And then she sees Fusco and...
Yeah, and Fusco's like, this ain't right, them doing this to you. Like, everyone knows you got, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's the... Framed for this. So she's like, I just got to do what I got to do. I just roll around a patrol car until I can get back in.
Yeah. And then our phone rings and it's like, it's our friends. And then Fusco's like, time to start your day job.
Yeah. So.
And then we see her in her own clothes.
Yeah, walking along with Reese.
Yeah. And Reese is like, where are you taking us? And she's like, I know where they'll be.
It's like, the Navy aren't meant to be here, they're banned.
It's restricted area.
Yeah.
She's like, yep, for one reason. And then they're just in a deli. And then he's like, why? What?
He's like, watch the phone.
And then someone goes to make a phone call, and then the door opens. And
There's
he's
a
like,
secret sailor bar.
Yeah, full of people.
Yeah. So Reese goes to catch up with Salazar. Clones his phone. Yeah, he's talking to a lady, and then his friend comes over and gives him some cigars. He's like, I skimmed them. And he's like, you're always doing something, because he works in inventory or something, right?
Yeah. But then RJ goes off with the woman, doesn't he?
Yeah, because he gives him money or something, right? Yeah. Well, there we go. He leaves the bar late at night, and he's caught up. A guy stops him. It's like, you need to give it back, what you got.
Yep.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Reese is just down, like, hiding around the corner, like, you've got problems.
Yeah.
He's just been stopped by US devil dogs.
Devil dogs? He's like, devil dogs? He's like, they're like spec ops.
Yeah.
There's a team of like 4 or 5, and there's all people blocking off the street and guns and whatnot.
I love this bit.
Reese is like, I've got to get to him before this is an extraction they're trying to get rid of. The guy literally beats the crap out of him. Like, jams his fingers in his ribs.
And then another guy's like taking a car, and they're even stealing a car. They're gonna
It's an extraction, yeah.
It's an extraction.
Reese's like, I gotta do something. He's like, how are you gonna without like...
Yeah, because you just see him beating him up and I'm like, where's Reese?
And
then it's like, how could Reese take out those many guys?
He played it very smart.
He's good, but, you know, and you're like...
It's a crazy situation.
Yeah.
So he plays it very smart. The car pulls up, they put the guy in the boot.
And then he just drives off with him. Perfect.
So good. Yeah. Great. We cut to he's been hit in the shoulder by a bullet. So Shaw's doing surgery.
Yep.
With Reese.
He's like, we need to do this before he wakes up.
And he wakes up. And he grabs Reese. He's like, who the hell are you guys? Like, I knew this was a bad idea.
She's trying to get the bullet out. Like
she has experience.
Yeah. With the good guys.
Yeah. He basically lets them do it.
Yeah.
But then we find he gets a phone call.
Yeah.
From
RJ.
Is it actually from RJ?
Yeah,
but it's the guy on the other end.
Yeah, well, it's RJ to begin with, I think, because he's like, I didn't mean to do it. Like, they've got me, they've kidnapped me. You need to bring the
Check
stuff.
the cigars.
Yeah.
Diamonds.
Yeah.
Uncut diamonds. Yeah. There we go.
Because this is when Finch has looked into things and finds out that while they're in Africa,
like Somali pirates, right? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So. Yeah. So they saved him, and
diamonds.
then so he's basically skimmed out of the. Anyway, because they were talking about an AK-47 that was they wanted, and he's like, RJ gave it to him. He's like, it wasn't the gun. It was hidden in we cut back to Root, where I think this is where we find out that her name's Robin. In the situation, So, find out about Uncle Harold.
Yeah, she needs to tell him the truth.
Yeah, I think we should change the conversation because, like, I don't know, I can't remember why, right? But she's like, I can't talk about that or whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is when she's like, I want to be forthright with you, but I can't be with that at the moment.
Yeah.
And then he's like, but you're not being. And then he pulls the phone out of pocket.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought I lost this and you stole it. That's it. No more technology for you.
Going into solid.
So she's like, I can't stop talking. We're in a disagreement. This is when we find out we're in a disagreement right now. What, with the voice? He's like, yeah. But yeah, solitary confinement.
Yeah.
There you go. She's like, it's not a good idea. We cut to Shaw, Reese, and Raphael. They're like, Shaw's like, that's where I'd put a sniper up there.
Yeah.
She's like, have you got any money?
She gets nice on it and then gives him the
weapon.
weapon.
Like, you'll figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, because he's like, can you not locate
a trash can?
Can?
It's like, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, and I figured it out.
Yes.
I was like, it's going to reflect sunlight into the sniper's eyes.
Which he does.
So then Shaw can take it out.
Yep.
And then she's like, this is a really nice gun.
Yeah, this is cool. And he's like, don't shoot anyone in the abdomen. It's like, I'm never having any fun. What do you think of Shaw? We're getting a lot more of her in this.
Yeah.
What do you think of her?
She's just a trained killer. And
yeah, I like her personality though. She's very like, she's a little playful with it, like in a way. Yeah. So
scary though at the same time.
But this is when we find out.
Yeah, she uses the sniper to see that he's there, but
nobody else is, and he's got a bomb attached to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they go in, and that's when they get a video call from the guy on his front.
I told you to come alone.
You're not alone.
All right. So this is it. Break your phone. You got to be here at this time. And
this
don't bring
guy
anyone
can't
else.
leave.
If he leaves or moves him or
Set
whatever,
off. Yeah,
he's dead. RJ's dead. Yeah. But even RJ was like, look, I'm sorry. I'll admit to everything. If you get me out of this, I'll... Yeah. It's like Reese spoke to Raphael earlier and was like, you're a good guy. You can't change your way because you always want to help people. And that's what he says. He's like... Because like Reese, when he goes to go out the door, he's like, you'll die if you go. And he's like you said, I can't change my ways. I've got to help him out. So, yeah. Finch is on the phone to Carter.
Yep.
Talking about how she's holding up, I think, and stuff like that. But I think they're kind of... She's asking for her help if she knows of anywhere where diamonds could be cut or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've got my ways. And then she turns her phone off.
Yep, power off. And she goes...
into a basement?
With Elias.
Elias. This is so interesting. Like, the line she's crossed... It's interesting because it's for the great good.
Yeah.
Like, man,
she
it's
goes
so
in
interesting.
like, why have you been spotted in Russian territory?
Well, Anthony has, not him.
Oh.
He's still in hiding. Yeah, so it's like your man was spotted in It's like, it's all Russian territory now, so, like, whatever.
Unless you can let me out. And
Yeah. So, he's like, can we speak alone? And then as Anthony goes to leave, he's like, thank you for saving my boss.
Yeah.
You made a friend there. Yeah.
It's where
So interesting.
Carl
It's really
asks
cool.
him, is there anywhere that you can offload uncut diamonds?
Yeah.
He said, the Russians, the pawn shop.
Maxime.
Yes. And he
Yeah.
writes it down for her.
Like how he stops to get, he's like, it's dangerous territory.
Yeah.
You know?
And she's like, of course.
He says something. Does he say something else about it? I can't remember. Oh, I could take out HR and the Russians if you wanted me to.
Yeah.
She's
You
like,
just let me have a little bit more.
enjoy your Barolo or whatever
Yeah.
it was. And she just goes. So cool. Like, this is why, again, I've said it before, but I love the shows. All these characters interacting and just the whole world they've built is so cool. This is where Finch creates a video loop.
Yes, so Reese can leave the room.
It reminds me of a film, but I don't think you've ever seen the film, so I'm not going to mention the film. Because we might watch it one day, who knows? But yeah, it's a
'cause
very
this is
well-known film, which also involves a bomb, funnily enough. And to get around it, they create a video loop. So I think it's a main plot point, so I'm not going to tell you what it was. Yeah.
This is where Reese says to RJ that, like, he's brought reinforcement, and then Fusco comes in, and Fusco's like, what the hell? He's like, so the bomb is, you just need to defuse it. And then Fusco...
Make sure you get the igniter out, and he's like,
Yeah.
the what?
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah. So Ravel turns up at the place. Shaw couldn't keep up with him because he went off. She was on the building and whatnot.
Yeah.
But he arrives at the place and there's a little lunchbox with the diamonds and a phone. And the guy's basically like, you're going to go sell them, otherwise we kill you guy, basically.
Yeah.
So he's, he can't just simply give the diamonds over.
No.
Again, we cut back to Fusco doing it and he's like, oh, you work with the bomb squad then?
Homicide.
Imagine hearing that, it's insane. Yeah. But we get to the pawn shop and he drops the diamonds off.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, so you're not the guy I spoke to? Are you a tourist or something? He's like, you could call me that. He's like, you get tourist rate then, 30 cents to the dollar.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You don't know who you're messing with. It's like, what, a guy with no gun and no backup?
Yeah.
And that's when all the guys come out, the devil dogs.
The guns everywhere, pointing at everyone.
Put your gun down, put your gun down, put your gun down. Just screaming.
Yeah, and it's like, that's not what you said.
50
You said
cents.
50.
Yeah. Ding. Reese just walks in the door. Oh, you guys closed?
So the guy's like, you're like, your suited guy got.
But before that, he's like, who the hell are you? He's like, I'm just a concerned third party, which I really like that line because they always say that, and it's one of the names of the songs, I think, in the soundtrack. It's like, can I suggest 40 cents? Then Shaw, I like how Shaw is like,
don't go into hostage.
Yeah, you're not good at this.
Yeah, then that's when the guy's like, your suited friend has just got your friend killed.
Yeah.
And then he pushes the button and we see
Nothing.
like
Finch is
like,
you need to get out of there, Fusco. He's like, no, there's no time. And then right as he pulls it out, perfect timing. That's when the Russian diamond guy, Maxime, is like, Maxime, sorry, is like, you guys you mess with like the. Like, you didn't tell me the diamonds were from Africa for a start. Like, I know about the pirates and that. Is you mess with these people. But one person you don't mess with, the Russians.
Yeah.
And then that's when Shaw's like, why are they backing away? It's like, they got people upstairs, Reese.
Yeah, you need to get
back.
cover.
Yeah. And then I really like the shot of, like, you can see the flashing and the gunshots and the, That's when Shaw starts shooting them.
Like, even through the shoulder, through a wall.
Through a brick wall in the dark. In the arm or whatever,
And then he just falls
I like
out
how
the
she
window.
as well mentions, like, if you're going to ambush people, use muzzle. Like, what are you doing? Like, yeah.
One does fall out the window, which obviously...
Oops. It's so good. It's so
you need to get out of there.
It's kind of refreshing in a way, because obviously Reese shoots him in the knees and is kind of careful about it.
That
it's really
shot,
cool.
like, with Reese nearly gets shot between the legs as well. It's like,
Sure, they'll help here. It's like, well, it's in the dark, I can't do much.
Yeah.
And Finch doesn't like it when I kill people, so I'm trying my best,
They do get out of there.
Yeah. They go to leave, and a guy gets up at Reese.
Yeah.
Too quick. And that's when we get our lovely song.
Yep.
Which played, I'm pretty sure it played the last time where Elias and all his cronies gathered and they walked down the dock. Yeah. And then Anthony walks in.
Yep.
Picks up the diamonds. Just it's so good.
Elias.
Because obviously Elias knew they were sent there, and it's so good. So good.
Elias is always two steps ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got Shaw says, "Oh, you're buying me a stick."
Yeah.
Reese calls Carter. Carter arrives home. He's like, "How are you holding up? Like, we haven't spoken much."
We just get this scene of Shaw at this time, just
she's not even cutting it.
with like a military knife or
She's not
something.
even cutting it. She's just chomping away.
Like, where'd you just go and buy a good steak with nothing else?
I don't know.
Who knows? It's America, it's New York.
Yeah. But basically, Reese is kind of like, look, if you ever need to talk,
he's a bit concerned about it.
Yeah, he's concerned. First party, I guess. In this, no, third party still. But he's like, yeah, if you ever need to talk, I'm here for you. Like,
if you need help with anything.
I like their relationship has grown from like she's obviously was untrusting of them first. Well, she's hunting him first, untrusting a bit. Then she was kind of out. She's like, I can't do this anymore, and she's like, she's very thankful for that. And then you were like, is she in a hotel? Where is she? What?
No, it's just the way she did the room.
And then she
opened up her wardrobe to find a little board of HR. Really,
she's got all the connections, all the people she thinks in on it. She just doesn't know who the top guy is.
Yeah.
And she's got that Beecher news article. She ain't resting. You can't stop Carter. She's got this. We cut to Reese talking to Raphael in a bar, talking about the Navy, and he reveals how he got into the Navy as well. It was a similar way. He was forced into it, but it turns out he's very good at it.
He was so good. He was like, CIA will be coming to find you.
Yeah. Like, you're going to do good stuff. And he's like, just...
If Langley
come knocking, say no. Because, and that's it. And Raphael was kind of saying how he thought about leaving and having a normal life like them. That's where he gets champagne for him, drops a diamond in.
Yeah.
He kind of walks off. That's basically it.
Then Finch is there and he's like, yeah, we never spoke about how you actually joined.
That's because I never told you.
Yeah.
I'm a very private person. It's so good. That's basically it. We cut again to Root. Where he calls her Robin again, which I don't know. Did you notice the first time or that time at the end?
That time I did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So to continue the conversation.
Yeah.
About being honest.
Yeah. Okay. Being honest. Being like, you're only the 43rd smartest man in this building. So how could you possibly know that? Like, well, from your every test you've ever taken and all averaged, and then
and the ones that you didn't
med school, which you cheated, and his face is like,
Yeah. You like to in your spare time chat up,
smoke 9 cigarettes in the parking lot when nobody thinks you see,
and then you go online and you fantasize over patients, but you haven't fantasized over me yet.
Maybe I'm not your type. Who knows?
Maybe you will.
Do you want to know what the argument is?
It's about...
Wait, before that, it says, she says, God is 11 years old, was born on this day and this, and she calls her she.
Yeah.
It seems like we're trying to settle this argument.
The argument is...
whether or not I should kill you. Yeah, did you think that was what you didn't really say? Did you, what, would you have guessed that, or did you?
I don't know, really. But just before that, actually, Finch, when he was in the bar with Reese, said that he feels like something is...
things are gonna get more complicated from here.
Yeah, because that's when he's like, well, enjoy this drink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he has the boiler... what was it called?
I can't remember.
Boilermaker or something like that. Yeah, it's like a shot in a beer.
Yeah, and then it goes into Root and that whole thing of going, okay, if I'm going to kill you or not.
And then it just cuts out of the machine. And I love, like, you see the connections of possibilities of what she's doing. But then it's like a whole web of every... Oh, so cool to see into the machine. Yeah, there we go. That was the first episode. Yeah. Is she going to kill him or not? Or is she just going to be in solitary?
I would have loved to, if Root could have just, in that meeting, been like, how can I prove that I'm talking to someone? And then just be like, what if this phone rang right now? Like, because of the machine being able to...
I'm fairly certain she's proved in a way, because she literally revealed all information about him that she couldn't possibly know. Like, it's insane. Yeah, great start to season 3. I really enjoyed it.
I imagine she's going to go back to solitary confinement.
Probably, yeah. Probably. But there we go. So how do you think things are going to get complicated? Where is it going to go? We got
escaping.
We got none of... can't even call it special counsel now. I guess control is... Yeah. We got none of Northern Lights. There you go. We got none of their side, the government side. So, yeah, we'll see more of that. How's the team going to go with Shaw there now?
Yeah, I don't know.
How's Root going to get out of a predicament?
Is there going to be a new person that's going to take over special counsel?
Don't know.
Someone going to be newly appointed?
Who knows, yeah. Guess we'll have to see. Yeah. And how's Carter going to get on with the her old investigation into HR?
Actually, a big question is, how is Fusco going to get on with his new partner?
Yeah, he's an idiot. I thought you meant his new job as a bomb disposal.
No. A little flash scene of his new
guy
partner.
with a stapler or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know what he had in his hand.
He's an idiot. Yeah. There we go, yeah. Really good start, I thought, to season 3. We've got 22 episodes to go.
Yeah.
A lot to go, yeah. Very excited. But yeah, these should be every Friday as usual, if not a day late or so. As long as we can keep up with it. Eventually... So in about, oh god, I've got to work this out now. About 13 to 14 weeks time? 15 weeks? Something like that. I know that sounds a lot. We'll then move to 2 episodes of Person of Interest in the cycle, I believe. Once we're finished with Breaking Bad, we're going to try and finish off all the shows we started, so then we can move on to brand new stuff.
Maybe there might be
start fresh. There might be some extra stuff coming. Who knows? Yeah, there we go.
We keep talking about new things that are due to start this year that we're like, oh, we should do that as it comes out. A bit different to, because a lot of the stuff we've been doing are like older stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of it is old. Well, it is all old
stuff.
Kind of
like new release stuff.
Yeah. We do need to get more on top of it, but it's hard when we've not got that much time. So. But
damn, working full time and trying to make money.
Yeah.
Who needs money to live?
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Next on the channel is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so look forward to that. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.